Yeah, leadership today, I think in 2026 is the same for me as it's been when I first started. Is you, first of all, you have to win the hearts and minds of people. Um, Without a doubt, it's got to be about the people. Even with technology being introduced into everything, the people are still the most important thing if you're a leader. And here's why. When you're in a leadership role, you have two things that you can focus on. You have the people and you have the results. So I often tell people, I want to call you a leader because when you're managing something, you're managing spreadsheets, you're managing a task, you're managing stuff that is unemotional. When you're leading people because those are emotional beings. And that really takes a lot of time and effort because not every individual is the same. And so when you're leading a team and you're trying to get to one common goal, the way you lead one person is not the same way you lead another person. You can manage a spreadsheet the same way because it's Excel and you're just clicking through the cells. But when you're leading, you have to be able to adapt to whoever's in front of you. So I think that's really the most important thing. And then when you take that into 2026, why that's even more important is because now you have another generation that's coming up that has dealt with or has lived completely with social media. So you have just a different behavioral style in some ways than what maybe you've been used to dealing with and working with. And as those people enter the workforce, you as the leader have to adapt to them. And I'll give you an example of that, and I'll give you a sports analogy because I mentioned earlier that I love using sports analogies. I'm a Buffalo Sabres fan. There's a coach there named Lindy Ruff. Yes, for those of you who know hockey, there's a 14-year playoff drought, but they're going to make it this year. So Lindy Ruff was the coach of the Sabres in the 90s and then into the 2000s, and his style was very authoritative, and it was old school, and the players don't have input, and you're going to do what I tell you you're going to do. His second stint with the Sabres, you have a lot of younger players, and his style had to change with the type of style hockey player he has, and that means listening to input, managing the personalities better, not treating everybody the same way because everyone doesn't respond to that. So the same thing is with in our industry, in our business, is that I don't care if you're running a DSO, a distributor, or manufacturer, you have to understand the people that you are leading in order to connect with everybody that you're leading.